so early. I'm very, very early. As you guys see, we are just leaving our hotel room now to the training center.
Yeah.
Because it's good for us to leave very early because we are still going far. And as it is, today is going to be
the D-Day.
The D-Day.
Yeah.
But one thing is making me sad. We've been on this journey for close to 2 weeks now.
Yeah.
And it's like it is rounding up today.
Yeah.
So
almost there will be another charity program tomorrow.
Yes.
Because Lagos is a very big state.
It's a very big state.
So we divided the charity into, and people will receive the same items.
Wow.
Yeah. And the same quantity. Not even the quantity is the same quantity or even more.
TBC is great. TBC is helping people to understand each other, to form bonds,
we are united.
I can't just say how I feel. And Adna, based on this, what word do you have for our able and magnanimous TBC admin?
I think, to be frank, my friend Amici, I don't have any word that will express the feeling I'm having right now for TBCians to be together, to share the experiences of exactly what TBC is all about. The experience is great, the getting togetherness and everything is like perfect. And we are really happy with each other, and I'm just foreseeing how TBC will be in the future. So no word I can use right now to express my feelings regarding how happy or how happy am I right now about the TBC admin. We just need to say thank you, and thank you.
Chris Kringle is
amazing. He's amazing. He's just amazing. And that guy is super genius. Let me tell you.
You know what?
That is what we call genius. And to me, that guy, it's not a guy. I can't call him.
We
I
use
don't
that
know.
word guy.
Yeah.
Just
for a male or a female, yes,
yeah,
to express.
I'll feel.
But he is a super genius. I want people to quickly believe that TBC is a real money on its own. We don't need any exchanger. We can work on our own peer-to-peer. We don't need to call any public or any third party to be part of us. We can do this. We can create our own global private economy. And this is the time now. This is 2020. This is the year of mass adoption. Don't left behind. Kindly join and be part of something big.
Wow.
Yeah.
To our visitors, Mr. and Mrs. Mbederik, I used to call that lady, Iron Lady.
That lady.
I used to call her the soldier behind Mr. Mbederik.
Yeah.
The soldier beside him, because
that is
we cannot just hide things.
Just remember the saying.
She is very clever, smart, and
behind every successful man, there should be a successful woman.
The other day I was asking Mr. Mbe, please, can you tell me your secret? Why is this? What makes you to act the way you do? And do you know what he did?
What did he say?
We were there with the wife. He just pointed to the wife, say, "Wow, look at the secret."
That's why,
Madam Dorothy,
you are wonderful.
You're wonderful.
You are wonderful.
You're wonderful.
That's why we
keeping our able ambassador.
We are singles. We must find a way to quickly.
No, I'm married.
Have someone that
Adna is still single,
Yeah,
but I pray that God give him a supportive wife.
Yeah, that's what we need.
And again, another opportunity we had, having Mr. Stephen Coffey around us.
Yeah, Stephen Coffey.
You see, in TBC, we don't pretend.
We don't pretend.
Just the way we used to see him on the screen.
He's now live with us.
Natural. And he did one thing spectacular when he got to Sheraton. Immediately he stepped down from the vehicle. He bent down and touched the ground and said, "Oh, I want to feel the African soil." So it's a dream come true for him.
Yeah.
It was indeed a dream come true, because this event started, the planning went, and everything took place, and it's taking place, and it's making us feeling the real.
Yeah.
Do you see where we went to yesterday at the ghetto, and Mr. Stephen was just
He was shocked.
To see that there are some places like that people are still living. Even we in Nigeria,
we don't
going to such places, man.
It's actually something.
Man, not to talk of someone who's not used to that kind of
environment. Exactly.
Wow.
So you see, whoever you tell, as the admin shares in the blog, if you tell person about TBC and he's doubting, ask him. Or people like to use this word scam. Ask him, do the scam feed the poor? That's it. Do the scam? We feed the poor, and we are still feeding the poor, and we didn't even start it. This is the first. Nigeria is the first country that is having the goodwill ambassadors and that is having the charity program. So we didn't even start it. There is Cameroon after Nigeria. I think in a couple of days there will be Cameroon.
Just going to my mind.
Yes, there will be Cameroon after a couple of weeks or days. As also, I think it should be days because Mbe, the ambassador, will go to Pelifin. I think it should be around 20 or 20 of March.
Well,
so series of countries will be following. We are feeding the poor, and no scammer can feed the poor.
In fact, let them go ahead to call TBC scam. But you know one thing,
No. What's that?
I wish that every other scammers
act the way we act.
The way we act.
Exactly.
Every other scammers do the things we do. Every other scammers go around
the way we
helping
go around.
people,
The way we
not just to live healthy, not just to have money, but to have love, respect, peace among themselves.
Exactly.
Every other scammer that can equally go out and even go to the suburb of the cities or even go to the worst of places just to feel and assist humanity. And look at that again. The scam project that you are into, yes, we are confirmed scammers.
We believe, yes.
We are scammers.
If we pick,
let it be that way. Now, scammer organization is also having something great for children.
That
Look
is
at
the World Vision.
Wow.
There is one organization that was, I think, was active for almost 100 years. I think it should be around 100 years back. It should be more. It should be more than 50 years. So that organization is popularly known for giving charity to children. So right now, admin is trying to create like a form of partnership that our TBC members will be tagged as junior ambassadors, and he's going to return the whole $25 or $27 admin fee that you paid to you, so that you add a little more of some, maybe half of that $25.
Make it 39.
Thank you, making it 39, and give it to a child. And the child will carry your picture and your name, and it will be published in the Kringle Cash as a junior ambassador. So that is another, so we have many documentations to prove that yes, we are here to end global poverty. If people are thinking that TBC cannot end poverty, then do feeding the poor end poverty? Do raising the child end poverty? Ask yourself. If you raising a child alone, you can have a child alone that can be powerful in the future. And that child can change the life of thousands or millions of people. Who knows?
So
this is how we are
teaching us how to love
and respect.
And respect
each
our
other.
fellow man. And do the things right way.
Yeah.
You are a Muslim.
Yeah, I'm a Muslim.
I'm a Christian.
Yeah.
And so see the way we relate.
You see,
I was in Abuja the other day.
Yeah.
I shared a room with a Muslim.
Yeah.
And when you look at us, how we are doing things,
we are all.
Another thing touched me the other day. Someone came up during the broadcasters meeting and he was having complaint about somebody, how he was get further up and things like that.
Yeah.
But do you see how admin put the whole thing to rest? Admin was asking, where's the love?
Yeah.
Where's the understanding?
Yeah.
how would you feel if you are given opportunity to forgive someone that wronged you?
Exactly.
How does it make you feel?
You know the admin. That's the leadership. That's the leadership, because there is a difference between someone that ruled and someone that lead. Someone that lead always bring you all together. This is what we call like a form of understanding. You can't call it. There are 3 levels of leadership. There's what we call democratic, there is autocratic, and there is laissez-faire.
Okay.
Democratic is a form of leadership in such a way that people will sit and agree based on maybe one agreement that each and every person together with the leader are going to agree on one specific item. While the autocratic, the leader will feel yes, I'm the boss. While the laissez-faire, the leader don't care at all. He just allow everything to go like that. So you can't call admin in any this form of leadership, because each and every this form of leadership have advantages and disadvantages. So the leadership admin is doing right now is leadership based on talent. It's leadership based on situations and scenarios. It's not just to use a single form, because if you use any single form of leadership, you might get some disadvantages along the way. So our admin, he's a leader. He's not a ruler. He's trying to make sure each and everything go perfectly on the right path. And that's where we are heading to.
Thank you
and
so much,
we want
Adnan.
people to believe
Thank
that
you so much, Adnan,
TBC
because
is here.
when we continue to talk about TBC admin,
we can spend 24 hours
we
discussing.
decide to say it all.
Yeah.
Look at the recent blog.
Yeah.
Look at everything. Look at the exposures
look
that
at the
admin.
recent.
How I wish that we can open people's head and pour
and
TBC
download
and pour it right into their heads. Do you know the problem we're having? Many don't read. It's not the issue of quick gratification syndrome, because I believe that when people read, they'll be able to see where we are headed.
Let me tell you something, brother.
When you look at that very blog post yesterday, I was sitting with one of my friends, and he was, so this is it.
It's very, very important. The reading is not about the reading. We are all humans, and we have different level of understanding.
Okay.
So that's why it's very, very good to have a closer leader that is close to you. So whenever a blog comes, even if you just open and see it, even if you can't read, kindly call your leader and ask him, I read this, I didn't understand. Because we know the admin, he is huge. So some words might be, some people might need more digestible words. Because I'm a victim. There is a friend of mine that called me and say, hey Adnan, that blog, it used to be tough. The English is not simple. So if you read the blog and you don't understand the blog well, please call your leaders. Ask. We all have our own weaknesses. It doesn't mean you cannot read. We have different level of understanding. That's what we should understand.
So admin in effect is telling us, please, you the leaders create leaders.
Leaders create leaders.
Yes.
Leaders create
Teach
leaders.
others. Don't just go register people and leave them.
Teach them how to duplicate.
Teach them the benefits of remaining in that mass
adoption team. Yeah.
Admin, thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Peace.